shed of the year, laying right here in this cornfield. We're gonna pretty much be shed hunting all weekend. A couple of my buddies might be coming along, so we're gonna get out there and see how many sheds we can find. We're at one now. We're starting off really good. See if we can't find a few more. All right, so here's a better look at the shed that I found up there. It's not a Magnum, but it's a pretty nice one. So I picked that up. I was on my way back to the truck. Caitlin's sitting here. Got about 10 feet away from the truck, and wouldn't you know, there's deer antler. It almost looked like the set, but you can tell by the base. This one's a little bit heavier base, and I mean they look very similar, but they're definitely not the same deer. But this shed was literally probably 10 yards at the most, right up here along this little patch of grass and stuff. And I mean the highway is only 20 yards away. So we're off to a good start. This is the first spot we went to, the first field, and we already got 2 sheds. We're actually just gonna go right across the road now and see if we can find some more. All right, so we just found another one right there. It's a pretty nice one. We just took a little break, and it probably wasn't even 5 minutes after we started again. And there it is. It's got some fresh blood there on the base. It's a really fresh antler. Got some nice character right there. That's pretty cool. Overall, nice antler. That's number 3 already for today. So let's go find some more. Okay, so we just found that shed right over there, and we walked right along this tree line, and now we got into these pine trees. There's another shed laying here on the ground, and I'm pretty sure it's the set. It looks pretty fresh. They both, as you can see, got that stuff around the base. That's a set right there. I'll be darned. There's 4 sheds already today. We've only been out for a couple hours. All right, so just found a shed about maybe 10 minutes ago, that second side of that deer. And down by this creek, you guys see what's behind me right there? There's another shed, and it looks like a damn nice one, so we're gonna go check it out. There it is. Oh, it's not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Kind of a broken brow tine there, but it's a pretty cool looking deer. Number 5 for the day. Holy crap, are we just finding them. This is awesome. All right, so we're back at the truck, and we ended up with 5. So it's not too bad. A couple hours of walking. The first spot we've hit this year. And last year we actually didn't find any sheds here. We found a dead buck that had 1 antler on it, but I'd say we're doing pretty good. We got a lot of shed hunting left to do. We're gonna be at it all weekend, so we're on to the next spot.
Just out here ending day 1 of shed hunting for this year. I knew they left some hay bales up here this year, so I wanted to come take a look around them. And look at this. Just a little tiny shed.
All right, so day 2 of the weekend. Just got to the first spot of the day, and we found 3 sheds so far. I'll go ahead and go back and play all those, but basically what we got here is we got a field on each side of the road, and there's beans, corn, and hay in each field, and all we're gonna do is walk the edge for the most part, because the middle of the field is all corn. It's gonna be hard to find them, but like I said, we just got done walking the one side. We're gonna go ahead and walk the other side here in a little bit, so we'll see how we do. All right, so we just got to this field and already found the first shed right in this waterway. Pretty nice one. Not bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pointer. Pretty basic shed, but as you can see, just right in this grass here in this waterway out in the bean field. So we're literally only a couple minutes into the walk. The road's just right up there at the top of the hill. We got a long ways to go. So we're doing good. We're doing great. We're doing awesome. Super excited. That's 7 for the year now. So this year they got a couple rows of this hay in here, and that's really good. We just started getting into it, haven't walked most of it yet, but it seems like in the wintertime most of the deer tend to be around like any type of grass because the grass just keeps more heat in. So there's basically like a place where all the deer will be in the fall, and then where they go during like late season hunting, and then after that they tend to be in most of the grass, and that's where I find most of my sheds because, like I said, it traps a lot of the heat, and that's just where they hang out. Not only that, but it's a lot easier to see them in the grass. So we're gonna walk through this and see if we can find a couple more sheds here.
Right on top of the snow.
So we just got into these pines and pretty much told Spencer that there's probably gonna be sheds here because I haven't been here in a while. And there's two of them laying right next to each other. I think it's a set too.
No way.
Yeah, that's a set.
No way. Is it?
Yeah, that guy's just busted off on the left side, but that's definitely another set. I knew, I thought that's right where I seen that one poking up too. I could just see a couple of his little tines. That's awesome. That's a crazy looking set though. Yeah, let's try to find a couple more. All right, so Spencer's up there. If you can see him way there in the background on that next terrace up. He just found a little shed up there. And then I'm walking this one here, and there's a nice shed right down here. I guess he's not too big, but that's number, God, I don't even know, 14 now. That's 14 this year, and we're only on the second day of shed hunting. This is crazy. We're just finding them everywhere we go. We just can't lose. Okay, so I'm walking this hayfield right along the highway. There's a car up there. I've seen a ton of deer feeding out here. This is the woods that I bow hunt a lot in. I look over on the tree line and I spot a nice shed laying there. I just see the one side, but I'm trying to stay calm and scan the rest of this field before I run over there. It's a nice shed. Literally just started, like we started on that road just up there, and here's the shed right down here. We're gonna go check it out. That's a nice one, a really nice one. Saw that thing just laying right in this grass. Oh man, that's a beautiful shed. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That is some crazy character. Wow. Awesome. Let's see if we can match this thing up.
Just walking a tree line in the fall. Right over here is where our tree stand is for bow hunting. And just walking up, saw some tines from a ways away. Looks like we got one right here. That's kind of a weird one. Just picked this one up. Kind of different shed here. Walking this tree line, and then just spotted this one as well.
Oh, just found this shed here, and I met up with Caitlin. All we did is walk around this tiny little chunk where they usually bed down. They come out and feed here in these fields before dark every night. So I found this shed, and then I met up with Caitlin, and she already found two of them. Like, we've literally been here for 10 minutes, and we got a ton of land left to walk. So I wouldn't be surprised if we find a lot more sheds, because we're only getting started here.
Got a good grassy field out here. I was kind of walking the edge, but trying to look up in the middle as well. And I saw these little tines sticking up. It's a good find right there.
If you shed hunt in Iowa, you know that this stuff right here is the juice. You got good food sources, good timber, and then just your most ideal spot to find a shed ever. Like I mentioned before, this grass is just phenomenal for finding antlers. I mean, I don't know for sure if there's actually more antlers in it, but it's so easy to find them in. And if there's even just a tiny little antler, you can see it from a mile away in something like this. And then, like I said, it's just this hay and stuff like that. It's a great food source. At least here in Iowa, it works better than anything I've found. Since I've really got everything figured out, I've just started finding more and more sheds every year. Doing awesome this year already. Finding a whole bunch. We're just gonna try to keep it going. Alrighty, well, just found another one. It's number 5 already here. Another pretty decent shed. Still isn't one that we've, it's not the other side to any of them that we found. So we got 5 different sheds. I'd say that's a pretty good chance of matching one of them up at this point.
Was walking along this terrace. It was pretty hidden in there. I saw those tines sticking out. Pretty nice one. Little green, looks like it's been in there for a while. Got another one laying here. Pretty nice one.
So I just met up with Caitlin, and she showed me this year-old shed that she found here, and then this one from this year that she found. And I was looking at them, and I mean, they look extremely similar. So I'm almost positive that this is last year's shed and this is this year's shed from the opposite side of the same deer, because I mean, there's almost no way that that's a different deer. They look exactly the same. All right, guys, so we are just about done with our second day of shed hunting this year, and so far we have 21 sheds. That is absolutely crazy. That's the most I've ever found in 2 days. That's the most I've ever found in a weekend. More than I've found in a lot of years, actually. So we're just gonna finish this spot off and call her a day. Both of us are super tired. We've done a ton of walking the last 2 days, and we still got 2 days to go. So this is pretty much us signing out. Might get another one, might not, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey there, everybody. So we're starting day 3 of shed hunting for this weekend, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so we're getting a good early start, and we're going to go probably hit our biggest woods. It's probably, I'd say altogether, like 6-7 miles of walking. So it's going to take us most of the day, and then we're just going to relax and ride around on the Ranger down at Spencer's Farm, hopefully later this afternoon. So we're going to start here. We got a nice little hay field and a cornfield that they've been feeding out in a lot this year, and then we're just going to walk pretty much the whole edge of this woods, because I mean, we could walk around out there for 2 weeks and still not cover it all. There's a lot of land, so we're pretty much just going to walk the whole edge of it like we have been doing, and just kind of look around, see what, hit the hot spots and see what we can find. All right, so we're walking down this lane here. The farm is right back there, my uncle's farm, and we literally haven't been walking for 5 minutes yet, and there's a shed laying right over there on the tree line. And I've seen a lot of bucks when I've been out coyote hunting around here, so we're just talking, oh, I think we're gonna find one in this 7-hour walk. Well, we haven't even made it 5 minutes in and we already found one, so we answered that question. Looks like a good one for sure. Oh yeah, that's a nice shed. We're gonna have to try to match that thing up. There's a lot of grass like this around here, so I don't think it's gonna be very hard to find more. But there's the first one. He's been laying there. Oh, he hasn't been laying there too long. He's still got the whole wax ring around the base there. But yeah, that's awesome. We already got one, and we got a long ways to go. I don't even know anymore. We got well over 20 now. It's pretty awesome. All right, made it about another 5 minutes down this little lane. Caitlin's at the top of the hill, and we already got another shed on the ground. Looks like it's roughly the same size, maybe a little bit bigger. But God, this is really panning out for us. Look at that one. Oh, he's frozen into the ground. There we go. Kind of a frosty morning, but I don't know if that's the other side. I don't think it is. I think it's the same side. I can't really remember. Other one's in my bag. I'll check it out here in a second. Here it finally is. Our first dead buck for the year. It's been here a while. Just kind of a little guy. I'm sure he died because of that cold. He looks like he's been here about since that happened, so it kind of sucks to see a pretty young deer, but it's gonna happen. A little one, but there's another one. Heck yeah, I'll add him to the collection. So I just picked that one up, and look at this. I think it's a little set laying here. Oh, look at that. That one's got a tangled up in his antler. It's a snare. It's a snare for coon, wrapped in the deer's antler. And then there's the other side. It's a match set. That's freaking insane. That is insane. I've never seen anything like that. Look at that. It's a snare for raccoons just tangled up like hell in that deer's antler. Wow. So I just walked right there in that aisle and I completely missed this one. Laying right here. Not a giant, but another nice one. I don't even know how many we're at now. It's 4 more right in these little pine trees. Okay, so I just got to this sinkhole here. I was kind of looking under some of these pine trees. You can see, like, in this grass, the deer have really been moving through here and up and down this waterway. Well, I looked over and look at this little guy. That's one of my smallest sheds to date. Just a tiny little thing, but it's a good sign. I figured I'd probably find something over here. I was hoping to be a little bigger than this, but that's all right. We've got plenty of time left. I mean, we're about halfway done with this spot right now, and we have a ton of sheds already. So, I don't know, we'll just see what happens, I guess. All right, I had to just count how many sheds I had. That last one was number 8, and I just rolled up a number 9. It's a little bit chewed up right in there, but not too bad. Just a little 4-point shed. But hey, that's number 9. We're almost to 10 sheds. And I actually just split up with Caitlin here a little bit ago. And I haven't seen her for a while. I've already found 2 more sheds since I left her, so she could have very well found one too. I don't know. But we're gonna find out here in just a little bit.
Just walked up here. As you can see, there's a squirrel right there. I said maybe that was a good sign. It's over here chewing on this antler. Looks like he got it chewed up pretty good.
Well, here comes Caitlin, and she has one, so we're sitting at 10 right now. We just got 10 more sheds in this one spot. That is awesome. All right, so I just spotted a shed over here, and it looks like a damn nice one. I can't tell for sure. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Basically just a big waterway coming up through this field. Thought he was, but it's a pretty good one. Pretty heavy one. Actually, that one might be the set to the one that Caitlin just found along the woods that the squirrel was chewing on too. Well, it's confirmed. That's a set right there. Pretty much all the way back to where we first started, and We actually walked over on the other side of that hill, on that side of the woods when we went out, and now we're coming back on this side. And right across the fence here, we got another shed. So it looks about the same size as the two that I found, and I'm pretty sure it's the opposite side. So we might have matched up our third set for the day, but we're gonna have to go check it out and see for sure. Look at that. I mean, there's so much open space here. You can see so far. He's kind of just tucked down where we couldn't really see him until we got close, but it's a pretty nice one. You know, I don't know if that is one that we found. He looks a lot different. Well, we got 3 of them from this little area right here, so we're gonna go walk this hayfield out in front of us, and we might be able to match one of them up or find another one. Who knows? There's a lot of bucks around here, so we're just gonna keep on looking. All right, we got another one here. He's pretty chewed up, but looks like only a 3-pointer actually. But I just got inside this little woods. It was actually right next to where I found the first shed, and then we just found that other shed down the hill. So that's quite a few sheds we found right in this area now. None of them have been huge, but I'm not going to complain about finding more sheds. So we're just about done. I don't know if we'll find any more here in this woods or whatever, but we're just going to finish it off strong here. Well, we just got done with this spot, and it's already 2 o'clock, so we spent a long time, but we were finding sheds, so we wanted to go through everything. Really good. We ended up finding 13 antlers, and we got 2 sets. We had that one with the coon trap all wrapped up in his antlers, so I'd say we definitely had an awesome walk. It was probably, well, actually I know for a fact that was the most I've ever found on that walk, and we ended up with 32 sheds now. So we still got a little bit of time left this weekend. We've gone through a lot of stuff already, and everything's been paying off really good, but we're just going to keep on looking, and we're going to keep on racking those sheds up. All right, so I just decided to go for a little walk here by my house and look at this thing. I found this little shed here. That is a hell of a deer. Huh. Well, there's another one to add to the collection this weekend. Caitlin's just back at the house taking a shower. Decided I'd go for a little walk and see what I could find. And there it is. Well, it's day number 4, and we're out here shed hunting again. We're gonna hunt the spot right across from my dad's house and see if we can find a whole bunch of them. I know there's been a lot of deer wintering back here, so we're gonna go walk this thing and see what we can find this morning.
Just trying to cover this really grassy area in here, and I looked over there and I saw maybe a couple tines sticking up, and I walked a little closer. There's a nice shed. Just out in this muddy field, Colin's walking the middle of it, and I spotted this.
The last spot for the weekend, decided to come out here before dark, and I came out with my sister Jacera. We just walked up on this shed laying here, and I'm not sure what's going on here. That shed looks like it's been laying here for a year, but there's also a deer leg right there. So I'm kind of almost thinking looks like a coyote's been chewing on it. A coyote might have picked it up and dropped it right here, and it was chewing on that also. But that's a really quality shed there, so that's pretty sweet. Got another shed for this weekend to add on to the whole collection. I think that's right around 40 now, so that's pretty awesome.